Hex is another digital currency that vows to upset the manner in which we contemplate cash. Dissimilar to customary government-issued types of money constrained by national banks, Hex is decentralized, implying that it isn't dependent upon the impulses of state-run administrations or monetary foundations. All things being equal, Hex is overseen by an organization of PCs that anybody can join. This makes Hex stronger to control and expansion and gives clients more command over their funds. Furthermore, Hex is intended to be more easy to use than other cryptographic forms of money, with a simple to-utilize point of interaction and straightforward exchanges. Subsequently, Hex can possibly turn into the following huge thing in the crypto world. Hex is another digital money that is promoted as the first blockchain testament of store. The thought behind Hex is that it will give a method for peopling to procure interest on their digital money possessions. To do this, Hex will utilize the confirmation of stake framework. What's really going on with Hex? Sent off in December 2019 by Richard Hart, Hex is a crypto project that means to make a more proficient and straightforward digital currency. The venture depends on blockchain innovation, which empowers secure, carefully designed exchanges. Hex likewise looks to enhance existing cryptographic forms of money by executing various new highlights, like moment exchanges and an easy-to-use interface. Furthermore, Hex offers its clients various prizes and motivators for holding and utilizing the money. The group behind Hex accepts that their venture can possibly upset the cryptographic money industry. Hex is an ERC20 token. It runs on the Ethereum blockchain. Hex stores are locked for a set time frame, during which they gather interest. At the point when the term of the store lapses, the assets, including the interest, can be removed. Hex is intended to offer a preferable profit from venture over customary financial items, and it has been embraced by some high-profile figures in the cryptographic money local area. In any case, Hex is as yet a moderately new venture, and it is not yet clear whether following through on its promises will be capable. One remarkable element of Hex is its graph of future locked supply. This graph shows how the stock of Hex will diminish over the long haul as additional tokens are secured in the Hex framework. This assists with guaranteeing that Hex will hold its worth and that financial backers will actually want to benefit from its appreciation. Is Hex a decent crypto to purchase? Is Hex a wise speculation? With regards to speculations, there are different choices to browse. Certain individuals like to put resources into stocks or common assets, while others pick more theoretical speculations like digital currency. Hex is another digital currency that has been definitely standing out of late. Certain individuals accept that it can possibly turn into the following Bitcoin, while others have doubts about its drawn-out possibilities. All in all, is Hex a wise venture? The truth will come out eventually. Nonetheless, there are an interesting points prior to putting resources into any digital money. In the first place, digital money is an exceptionally unstable resource class, so financial backers ought to be ready for critical cost swings. Second, since crypto resources are not controlled by any focal power, there is a higher gamble of misrepresentation or robbery. At long last, as most digital currencies have no characteristic worth, their costs depend entirely on theory. In view of these dangers, financial backers ought to painstakingly gauge the upsides and downsides of putting resources into Hex prior to pursuing any choices. On top of that, stakers acquire early and late-end stake punishments. No one knows the number of Hex will be marked from here on out. As of now, it's around 10%. And the yield for stakers midpoint's 38%. However, 10% you can likewise have various stakes, or, as Hex calls it, a marking stepping stool. Hex Value Expectation 2023. As per the specialized examination of Hex costs expected in 2023, the base expense of Hex will be $0.089991. The greatest level that the Hex cost can reach is $0.099999. The typical exchanging cost is normal around $0.0929907. Possible return on initial capital investment, 61.3% by Hex value gauge for WOC 2023. In view of the value variances of Hex toward the start of 2023, crypto specialists expect the typical Hex pace of $0.06899931 in WOC 2023. Its base and most extreme costs can be anticipated at $0.0629937 and at $0.0709929 separately. Expected return for money invested, 14.5% by April 2023. Hex value gauge digital currency specialists are prepared to report their figure at the Hex cost in April 2023. The base exchanging cost may be $0.0689931, while the greatest could reach $0.0739926 during this month. By and large, it is normal that the worth of HEX may be around $0.0719928. Possible return for money invested, 19.3% by HEX value estimate for May 2023. Crypto examiners have actually taken a look at the value vacillations of HEX in 2023 and in earlier years, so the normal HEX rate they anticipate may be around $0.0749925 in May 2023. It can drop to $0.0709929 as a base. The most extreme worth may be $0.0769923. Likely return for money invested, 24.2% by June 2023. HEX value gauge around mid-year 2023. The HEX cost will be exchanged at $0.0779922 by and large. June 2023 could likewise observe an expansion in the HEX worth to $0.0799992. It is expected that the cost won't drop lower than $0.0739926 in June 2023. Expected return for money invested, 29% by HEX value gauge for July 2023. Crypto specialists have examined HEX costs in 2023, so they are prepared to give their assessed exchanging normal to July 2023 $0.0789921. The most minimal and top HEX rates may be $0.0759924 and $0.0829917. Likely return for capital invested, 33.9% by August 2023. HEX value gauge crypto examiners expect that toward the finish of summer 2023, the HEX cost will be around $0.0819918. In August 2023, the HEX expense might drop to at least $0.0789921. The normal pinnacle worth may be $0.0869913 in August 2023. Likely return for money invested, 40.3% by HEX value gauge for September 2023. Having dissected HEX costs, digital currency specialists expect that the HEX rate could arrive at a limit of $0.0909909 in September 2023. It may, in any case, drop to $0.0829917. For September 2023, the determined normal of HEX is almost $0.0859914. Expected return on initial capital investment, 46.8% by October 2023. HEX value figure around mid-2023. The HEX expense will be exchanged at the typical degree of $0.0879912. Crypto experts expect that in October 2023, the HEX cost could vary somewhere in the range of $0.0849915 and $0.0949905.